The genius behind Central C's rise in America.
Whoa.
We can go band for band.
Legit breaking down. Oh, man. This is a genius, bro. This is a genius.
For real?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today, we're
550.
locking in on the genius behind Central C's rise in America.
Okay.
Because what he pulled off, that wasn't luck. It wasn't just a viral hit that changed his life overnight. It was calculated. Every move, every collab, every headline. But to really understand the blueprint, we got to start with the biggest barrier that stood in his way: breaking through in the US. There's an unspoken rule in hip hop. If you're not American, you're never really part of the conversation. Yeah, the US knows UK rap exists. They'll nod to Skepta, maybe throw on a Dave song here and there, but full-on cultural embrace, that door has been locked for decades.
It's impossible.
And it makes sense.
Damn near.
Hip-hop was born in New York. It's a part of American DNA. Add in accents, slang that doesn't translate, cultural references that don't land, even the most talented UK rappers become background noise. So when Central C started getting attention over in the US, people thought it was industry politics pushing them. But what looked like an overnight success,
let's be honest, by industry politics, it is partially. It's his skin as well. Like, I don't mean to, but it's like, come on, bro. He's white, bro. Like, Dave is probably way better than Central C. I don't even listen to UK rap, but Dave, I trust in the melanin, you know, more than anything else. And he doesn't get nowhere near as much push as Central C, because people like, since the majority of America and UK is white, Caucasian, people would rather see Caucasian artists than see a black artist. If they had to choose between a Caucasian artist who is slightly worse or a black artist who is a lot better but more black, you know what I mean, in essence and looks, they're going to choose the light-skinned artist more times than not, because they want to see what looks like them.
actually came after 5 long years of losing.
We could go band
the
for
version
band.
of Central C we know today, the calculated hit maker, the artist who understands every move matters, he didn't
It's
exist
just a white
in
boy with
2015.
tats.
I'm up so late it becomes early and that I'm about to break them off. I told them they can't hurt me and that I'm wavy like the storm.
What is he
like
for real? He
Jersey
might be
and that.
like-
My life ain't pearly or my life they couldn't jerk me and that.
Back then,
Chinchillin?
he
I
was
don't know
trying
what-
everything.
what race
dropping
he is,
songs
bro.
that went nowhere.
Definitely
Watching
not
his
black.
peers blow up while his music stayed stuck. It just wasn't going nowhere. I'm seeing a lot of people around me blow up, and I'm questioning why I'm not.
I know that
Then he
feeling.
linked with his manager, YB's. They scrapped everything, started fresh. No more chasing trends, no more auto-tune. They linked
I just can't do it. Like, bro's spreading pounds, bro. It just doesn't. It just looks so weird. I don't know.
no more chasing
Niggas spreading
trends,
pounds, bro.
no more auto-tune. They leaned into drill. Day in the Life in 2020 was the first real spark. But even with that
Frosty
momentum,
Beats.
he realized his music alone wouldn't cut it. If people didn't notice you, you never get the shot you needed. So he started treating himself like a brand. When Wild West dropped in 2021, London couldn't escape him. Orange billboards on high streets, bus stops, street corners.
Does he have
his
any street
socials,
cred?
his merch, everything glowing the same color. Orange is a psychological trigger. It demands attention. It makes you feel like something big is happening right now. And that was the point. Wild West wasn't just music.
Look
It
at
felt like a
550
cultural
cooking.
moment. By 2022, with his next album 23, he switched to yellow. New era, new energy, but same playbook. Studies show color boosts brand recognition by 80%. Central C had figured that out early. Every project became a full experience.
Yeah.
And by 2024, with Can't Rush Greatness, this approach was perfected. Rose gold billboards, a new rose gold branded jet, even a Queen Elizabeth chain in that same tone, signaling London royalty.
It's like, it's not necessarily just his bars, because everybody has bars. Everybody can have a good flow, especially with autotune. Anybody can sound good. It was the airness around his brand is what's carrying him. Is his brand, like the chrome, the orange, the yellow. It's like it's a lifestyle, and people want to buy into that lifestyle. So by listening to the music, maybe buying those same colors, they feel like they're part of Central C's lifestyle.
Nike
I
collabs,
understand.
prime partnerships, all tied to that color.
I understand.
It wasn't just visuals,
Okay.
it was immersion.
Lifestyle.
Every rollout felt like its own chapter,
Inclusion.
its own world. But Brandon wasn't the only thing making him stand out.
Create a universe.
The music itself had to
Like,
evolve.
yeah.
Drill was never meant for radio. It was raw, gritty, and built for the streets. But Central C refined it, kept the 808s, kept the realism,
But made it mainstream.
sharp, cinematic, and digestible to more ears without losing its heart. That clarity in his voice, those vivid snapshots.
A drill person could listen to Central C and not be seen as corny or soft, and a person on the radio can listen to Central C and it won't be socially unacceptable or overtly homicidal. He found that perfect middle ground to get everybody. That's crazy work.
In every lyric made his song stick. But drill wasn't the only barrier he had to break through. There was always been a disconnect for
Kinda
US
like Ice
fans
Spice.
just trying to understand UK rap.
You don't gotta be that good if you find a middle ground. Like for the people that want to be overtly reactionary, you kind of have to be really good with reactions. If you want to be overtly commentary, you have to be overtly. If you want to be overtly IRL streaming, then yeah, you gotta be really, really good at that. But if you can find a middle ground, you can be mid at both of them and it creates its own overtly goodness in its own way. And that's what he did, because he's not overtly wordplayist. He's not overtly production, but he's found a common middle ground for both listeners where nobody else can find that middle ground. So he's the best at that. That makes sense.
It's not just the accents,
it's
it's the lingo.
Bro, I like the way 550 talks, bro. He reminds me of myself, bro. I like 550, bro. He's lit, bro. He's lit, bro. I like him.
The references. To a lot of US fans, UK rap has always sounded like another language.
Yeah.
That stigma made it almost impossible to get a fair shot. But Central C started cracking the code in real time.
Like I can't take somebody serious when they're like pantaloons or like bridges. Like I can't take them
He
serious. I
arrived
can't.
in the US
I'm
for
sorry.
an LA Leakers freestyle in 2022.
Okay.
This wasn't just a regular radio appearance. He knew stepping into a legendary LA platform was
He
his
had to give
moment
it
to
his
make
all.
a statement.
Mhm.
So instead of spitting a few throwaway bars, he turned it into something newsworthy, a cultural translation exercise.
Hey, no cap for all the people out there. You'll get your chance to shine. You feel me? You will get your chance to shine. God's gonna throw you the alley. What it comes down to is, what are you gonna do with it? But you're gonna get your chance to shine. If you've been doing what you gotta do, when that time comes, which it will, all you got to do is shine. You've been preparing this whole moment.
Taking inspiration from Smiley Culture's Cockney translation, he broke down UK slang bar for American listeners who never truly understood the lingo.
Oh.
The freestyle blew up.
Master
Reaction
marketer.
videos everywhere. New fans tuning in.
It's not about talent. As much as people want to make it, this person's just more talented than me, it's not necessarily fully just about talented. There's a reason why there's basketball players better than Michael Jordan or LeBron. There's singers better than Michael Jackson, or it was kind of hard to be better than Michael Jackson or Beyonce, but there's singers that are better than the best, but they never end up becoming the best or world renowned. And that's because it's not about talent. It's not just about being the best skill-wise. Maybe in something like UFC, but even we've seen stars fall off quickly because they don't have a good story. It's about how can you make people feel when they think about you, your brand. When people think about you, how do you make them feel? What do they think about? What do they associate you with? When they think of you, do they feel empowered, electrified? Do they feel sad? Do they feel like they need more of you? And he's good at branding, perspective. Public perception is everything, especially modern day when brands eat specifically just off public perception that's constantly swaying. He's a him and his team are masterminds when it comes to this marketing shit. That's because for you to come into an American spot, know the historical background and cultural validity to it, and then create verses specifically for American listeners to tackle a problem that American listeners often chalk up as jokes and memes around UK artists, you got to be on a whole nother level. But it makes sense why he's the biggest UK artist right now. That makes sense.
More importantly, it chipped away at the narrative that UK rap just doesn't translate.
Yeah.
Whoa. He legit breaking down.
He engagement formed in the rap. That's crazy.
This is a genius, bro.
He's a genius,
This
yeah.
is a genius.
I agree.
This is a genius. Oh man. Hey, I low key, bro. I've been learning this slang over the years from reacting to the UK for like 2+ years. I kind of understand like most of it. I understand it enough to explain it. But some of this stuff these be saying, I don't be know what the hell they talking about. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I learned something from this. Forget that it's a reaction. We in class now. We really in biology.
Central C wasn't just freestyling. He was breaking down a barrier that stopped countless UK artists before him. And that mindset carried into his music. Every track became an opportunity, not just to make a hit, but to push UK rap further into the global spotlight. Think about commitment issues. That one line, if I can't afford that bag, I'll lick that for you. Pause.
Oh, God.
But it got people talking, flipping it, debating it, and laughing about it online.
Was he saying he'll lick the girl cat for some money? Or will he, like, if he ain't got the money, he'll rob you for it, like hit a lick?
If I can't afford that bag that you want, then I will lick that for you.
So will he lick the boudoir? Or is he licking off somebody to get the money to get the bag? Yeah, we don't know.
Stop it. I don't know what's going on here. Can I just clear up here? When I say I lick that for you, I mean I will hit that lick for you. I don't know what you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But you got it misconstrued.
And it gained 1 million views in just 24 hours. Then he doubled down with Doja. That outrageous opening line, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Instant attention. The Eve sample, familiar to American ears. And naming it after Doja Cat, one of the biggest stars in the world at that time, guaranteed curiosity clicks.
Yeah.
It worked.
Engagement.
Over 200.
He's engagement farming. Word. And bro, he's a mega genius. Notice he made the song. I've noticed artists these days, the songs that do the well and like continue to get played are short. Like I want to say 2.5, 3 minutes and under. Anything over 3 is probably people are gonna like fall asleep if they don't already like the song and it doesn't already have credibility. So it's smarter to make shorter songs. So people, they always want more. It's better for the people to want more of you. It's better for people to miss you than for people to go, I don't want to this nigga again. You know what I mean?
Million views. First UK rapper on Lyrical Lemonade.
Damn.
First UK rapper to hit 1 billion streams in a year.
Damn.
Central C wasn't just making hits. He was designing cultural moments. But it wasn't just his music that allowed him to cross over to different markets and scale his
lifestyle,
brand.
man.
It was his appearance,
imagery.
From the start of his rise in 2020,
and we don't know
up
what
to
his race is. I think he's just white, but
no one
we don't know
truly
his race.
knew what his race was.
I think
Was he white?
I still don't. I
Was
think
he
he's
black?
white.
Was he mixed?
I think he's just
It
white,
all
bro.
played into a larger acceptance amongst fans. He leaned into his racial ambiguity, perhaps understanding that the mystery itself was a conversation starter, a layer of mystique and intrigue.
Yeah, he got white boy features. The chin, the pink lips, that white boy nose, the eyebrows. The only thing that really throws it off is his hair and like the black tattoo, like how he copies blackness with the tattoos and grills and jewelry and all that and lifestyle. But besides that, yeah, this boy's a white boy.
That added to his story. In a drill scene dominated by black artists,
I know a white boy when I see one, bruh.
That racial ambiguity allowed his music to be the main focus. It had to stand on its own. He would eventually reveal his race in an interview with Vogue, saying my dad's Guyanese and Chinese and my mom's English.
So he's white.
But by this time, he had already made his impact in the drill scene. He could walk into any space, from a London block to the Met Gala, and fit. Relatable in the streets, but marketable to big brands. A rare balance most rappers never master. And once he had Europe on lock, he started moving global. No desperate rush for an American feature. He built leverage first, collabs with Rondo in Italy, Freeze Corleone in France.
I don't know none of
Step
these
by
niggas.
step, expanding his fan base before the US
I heard
even
Freeze
noticed.
Corleone though.
So when they finally did, he wasn't arriving as a promising UK artist. He was already a name.
Yeah.
That's something I really want to do, like kind of bring Europe together, like as a whole, because Europe's massive. Like we shouldn't just be looking at London. Like I had done the Rondo feature, was probably my first feature. I wasn't focused. I didn't care about doing no features in the UK like that. No one was really grabbing my attention. It didn't make sense to me either. So I just went across the pond and went to Italy and done music with them. It makes more sense. We can me and Rondo can both capitalize off it more. Whereas if I'm doing a song with someone in the UK, 9 times out of 10, their fans already know me and my fans already know them. So what's the point, really?
That set up one of the most impactful cosigns you can get, Drake. When they linked up for the On the Radar freestyle,
Drake
it wasn't
just
charity.
side
Central C
hopping.
went bar for bar with Drake. Some fans even say he had the better verse. And it charted on Billboard, marking his real arrival in the States. Then came Wireless Festival. Drake teased a collab, which one, while C watched from the crowd before joining him on stage, and their connection ran deeper.
Drake's about 6, so he's about 5'8". Yep, he's playing into the short rapper trope.
Episode 2 of Drake's Iceman series had the camera following Central C throughout the whole building, handing a briefcase to Drake as which one played in the background. Then a solo moment, just Cinch, his own track, his own presence. From the kid who couldn't get traction in 2015 to creating moments like this alongside the biggest artist in the world and holding his own. That doesn't happen by accident. Central C would eventually link up with Lil Baby
We can
on
go band for band,
a record that's now certified platinum with over 250 million views on
TikTok.
its music video.
TikTok carried that song for sure. And look, like I said, he knows to keep the song under 3 minutes because it's for TikTok, and TikTok listeners, since they already got a short attention span, they're gonna want something short attention more than likely even long forms, unless you're like streaming or something. So yeah, he's smart with even the song length,
making it one of his biggest yet. But here's a detail that tells
Smart
you everything
motherfucker.
about his strategy. When they shot the video, Central C wanted Lil Baby to come to London, not the other way around. He wanted US
to make it seem like y'all coming here to us. We not coming to y'all. We not going to y'all in America like everybody else do. No, y'all gonna come to us. The same way J. Cole with Bia in London, he came to London to shoot that video.
fans to see his city, his roots, his world, making
I don't
his
know if
home
this is his
turf
roots, but
part
hey.
of the story for an American audience. And it didn't stop there. Central C went on to work with J. Cole, Lil Durk, and 21 Savage.
Central C and
each
J. Cole have a
collab
song together?
strengthening his US presence, but also on his terms. Never chasing a moment, always building one. He kept expanding that network, linking with Kai Cenat, ISO Speed, Blackboy Max, each connection pulling new audiences in, making his name bigger than drill, bigger than rap alone. This wasn't randomness, this was visibility on purpose.
Yeah.
Central C has built
Very-
every chapter of
very
his career
smart
with
and
intention.
calculated.
5 years of failure turned into one of the smartest, most calculated rap careers in recent memory. Because in 2025, talent gets you noticed, but strategy builds you an empire.
Talent
And
does
Central
not
C's
matter as
rise
much. Oh,
is proof that if you understand timing, perception, and branding,
I said that talent does not matter if you don't got the branding down, if you don't got public perception, if you don't have something for people to think about. Talent does not matter. We've seen a lot of very talented NBA. We've seen a lot of talented high school and college football players, basketball players never touch the NFL or NBA court, and that's because talent is not enough. Unless you're so talented that it doesn't matter what you do.
you can write your own rules in hip hop, even
Yeah.
when the game wasn't built for you.
Yep.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a like on
Bro, 550, we got a comment, bro. Shout out to 550. Amazing vid as always, broski. I'm about to say Cuddy. Great video by 550, man. He just cooks with these. I don't know how he does it, but light pack.